So I spent almost 15 years working in the IT field between MSPs and in-house IT. And I want to do a deep dive just in case anybody that really wanted to get into the IT field. So we're going to be talking about that today. So first I wanted to bring up is my MSP. I started off at an MSP that was my first job. What an MSP is, a managed service provider. It is like an IT consulting company that either can be used for projects or actually could be your actual IT department. One of the things that we did at the MSP was manage law firms, manufacturing companies, accounting companies, CPAs, and everything in between. We had a lot of the smaller companies that just couldn't afford having an in-house IT guy be coming to us to service and maintain their systems. Given with that, you have an incredible amount of exposure from the technologies that you have. So from Windows Server to firewalls to specific applications that are used for that company, the line of business applications and everything. So you have a lot of exposure to different things, and it makes you really get used to thinking on your feet. One of the other things is dealing with different people, different personalities, different companies, different users. Being able to learn how to manage and maintain, your communications and your relationships with each of these, these users and their individual quirks and stuff like that. It's actually an intangible asset in IT. A lot of the IT is, some of it's technical, but most of it is user interfacing or customer interfacing, or just interfacing with higher executives, lower end users, people that just don't use a computer at all, like in a warehouse or something like that. But being able to know how to manage and maintain users from every level of their computer experience might be very minimal, or might be very vast if they're like an engineering background. One of the other things also that really helped out was time management. Given I'm not the best in time management, but it does teach you how to manage your time in regards to when you need to implement something quick as a quick fix or something like a permanent fix. Sometimes the quick fixes might be able to get you out of the way before you do, in the middle of an emergency or something like that. Being able to know, okay, I need to take care of this now, or maybe do a quick fix and then we'll fix it later. One of the other things we also did is learning on the fly, because we would go in to like a new customer site, and it would really be like, okay, we have no idea what's going on. I have never seen this environment, and sometimes it's just one of those things that you're figuring it out on your own, and it's something that not a lot of people can do, but it's something that you can learn. Being able to just go in, take a look, and kind of start dissecting an environment from just out of nothing, because there's just a lot of information where the customer might not know, because their previous tech or their MSP or whatever just ended up leaving or did not document anything. So you got a lot of that type of stuff that you'll run into, and it's just, you got to learn it on the fly. Now, more related to the experience that I have as a sysadmin for an in-house company, I've been doing this one for almost 4 years now, and I can say that the difference is night and day. Given the in-house ability to be able to go in and find the permanent solutions to otherwise mundane problems as things just crop up like on a daily or on a weekly basis, you actually can dedicate time to properly fixing it or properly recommend a solution for it. One of the best perks that I have in where I'm at right now is we're getting into like very classified and confidential systems. We need to have a certain level of security. So it's actually it's a thing that we have to learn how to integrate and implement a lot of these new security details and security protocols. And not only that, improve on existing security, because newer technology has come out and stuff like that. Another benefit of being an in-house IT or sysadmin, well, in my case is sysadmin, is being able to just be involved in just one environment where you know the network in and out, all the details in and out. Things that like your Amazon, your Azure, your firewalls, your network, your VLANs, even your users. You just know how to start managing those specific relationships instead of having to do with multiple. It's a huge benefit. It's a huge stress relief in knowing that you only have to deal with an X amount of users on a daily basis and just one environment, which is your own, and you just maintain that on a daily. Kind of touching into that exposure, you actually, since you're exposed to it, you can start pinpointing like, hey, you know what, this thing's kind of it looks like it's about to run out, or it's just no longer valid for your network security or anything like that. So it's just a matter of just going in there and learning and seeing what's out there in the industry, and being able to really go in and really fine tune your network or your environment just to make sure that it's as secure as possible. And this one is in asterisk because it really does depend on the company that you're in. But in my case, in my company, we have we have the constant exposure of Amazon AWS. We have exposure to Office 365. We have exposure to a ton of technology, and it's something that you're going to be able to be exposed to. That's one of the big benefits. You actually get to go in and start really hammering out a lot of the new little tech and nuances and stuff like that. And sometimes I wake up and I'm excited because I'm like, oh, we got something new coming down the pipeline, or I got this idea. Let's this article I just read, and this can probably be a huge benefit to the company, and you really start wanting to get your hands onto the tech and stuff like that. So one of the things that it's being able to go in and again, this is all asterisk depending on the company that you work for. It's a huge benefit because you actually get to implement some of the new stuff, and whereas in an MSP sometimes the budgets don't even allow you. That's actually one of the biggest problems at an MSP, is that when you want to implement something as high security and stuff like that, you need to really go in and sell it and stuff like that, because it is not cheap. A lot of technologies that are doing is that we're doing right now is it's not cheap at all. But it's sometimes a requirement to deal with these type of contracts that require the security levels, and being able to go in and just get it done. And sometimes it takes weeks, sometimes it takes months to implement this one little technology that might improve things down the road. But that's given on the perspective of your CISO, your COO, your IT manager, your director of IT, being able to have that vision to go in and start thinking about, okay, this is the new thing, and this is going to improve this, and this. It's really just one of those things that you got to really dive into and start really making sure that it's actually a worthwhile product to install, or a new implementation, or anything like that. That's pretty much it. 15 years of experience, it kind of gives you a quick oversight of a lot of little things. I'm not going to get to details of oh yeah, I installed Windows Server, installed Linux and stuff like that. That's actually going to be coming down in the pipeline. So highly recommend to, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I got a lot of content that's going to be coming down soon. One of the things that we're going to be doing is Windows Server domains using Windows Server Core and how to implement it. That's the series that I'm going to start working on, and hopefully get that out to you guys soon. But in the meantime, join me up on Twitch, on YouTube. I'm streaming every Tuesday and Thursday. For now, we actually might be changing the schedules, but I'll be posting on that soon, just in case. But join me on twitch.tv/pianobytes, or Jay's Tech Bytes whenever I get to change the name, or join me on YouTube, youtube.com/ oh wait, I don't have the name. I don't have a URL yet. Just look for my name. It'll be in the comments below. I'll be showing up on one of the cards. But yeah, if you guys like the video, go ahead and give a like. Give me some comments, any ideas of things that you might want me to do, want me to kind of go over. A lot of the things I really want to do is some of the higher end stuff, sort of like guides to do, Windows Server, Windows, maybe RDS, Windows Remote Desktop Systems, maybe dabble into Office 365 and stuff like that. So there's a lot of cool things that I have in my mind. I'm just hoping to get it out to you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoy the content. If you do, give me a like, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys later.